Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Case 3.5 Clash of Shields of the Golden. I'm here, Brandon Miu, and I'm here with Thread.
Hello. Welcome back.
Indeed. Sorry. So, last we left off.
Last we left off, I believe, I had startled one of the maidservants who did the common ordinary thing of trying to eldritch blast me into oblivion. Um, I tried to settle that calmly with a amateur attempt at an arm bar and ended up knocking her unconscious by smashing her face into a fire extinguisher, fire alarm thing.
Yep.
And am now covered in fire extinguisher foam with a sneezing fit, and the person we're coming here to get information on looking a little bit peeved. Get information from.
Indeed. So, Layla would take you back to her office. Probably throw random a towel or something from her bathroom.
Yep, she will take it and consider it, because most of the time towels in horror movies are bad things. They tend to
Okay.
come in scenes where people die.
Hmm.
Though she has been out of a horror movie a couple times and probably used a towel in those times, she probably still looks at them distrustfully.
So, what have you two darkened my door for?
Hmm. Veronica took Laura, or should yeah, the vampire took Laura.
Layla does a slow blink. And you don't know where.
Yes. And we left the videos in the video store.
All right.
Ugh.
All right. So, oh, come on. I've got a mirror here. I can try and find where she. I'll need some help, though.
Okay. So I'm assuming random will follow. She's still in Bloody Mary slash um, xenomorph form. I don't have an actual thing going on for Bloody Mary, so it's just narrative right now. But I suppose I
Mm-hmm.
could try to do a change the game to help out with the mirrors. So she will follow along and try to whisper, reinforcing herself. Bloody Mary uses mirrors. Bloody Mary uses mirrors.
Excellent. I will let you do a change the game.
Okay.
Patricia's following too, but she seems a little lost here.
Yeah. I'm wondering what the case was she was on. Okay.
Oh, we'll get to that. Unfortunately, we took a side. We took a detour.
Yeah, so we did. I'm thinking this is mantras of speed and travel since it's about traveling through mirrors or looking through them. And
Agreed.
kind of is doors to the garden,
It is, yes.
but I don't think anything else applies.
Possibly scent of soul, since you're trying to find someone in particular.
Oh, yeah, that would work. Do you see any weaknesses?
Overextended.
Okay.
But I'm going to give you a +1 because it's Layla's mirror.
Oh, actually, I could use Layla Eldred as a tag too.
This is a good point.
Since she's going to. Well, no, that's going to be for the investigation. I'll save that. Right now I'm doing change the game.
Yeah.
So would I still have the +1? Because I don't think I'm up to the mirror yet, and I'm not actually doing the investigation.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Power 2, this is the setup. You
Right.
are right.
Okay, here we go. Ooh!
Well done.
Okay.
Remember to mark attention on monster from the
That's
monster from the
advanced.
garden.
Yeah, that's advanced
Yeah.
again. Okay.
Yep.
Um, let's see here. I am going to go ahead and take. Prolong the
Okay.
effects. And Bloody
If
Mary.
I may,
Go on.
if I may make a suggestion.
Go for it.
Um, wherever wherever Veronica is keeping too many L characters, wherever Veronica is keeping Laura, it's probably warded. If you want to spend one of your improvements on getting through the wards so that that status or whatever it is won't apply, that would be any other improvement.
Okay. Okay. Then I'll take that. And
Yep.
I'll take Bloody Mary as a story tag for one roll.
Okay.
Okay. Any case. Excuse me. It's time to do the investigation, so I'll go up and start. Random won't know exactly what's going on. She'll be looking in, and since she's emulating Bloody Mary right now, she'll probably have some instinct for using mirror magic.
Yep.
Okay. I don't think a sense of definition applies here.
Not really, no.
Layla Eldred does.
Yes.
Sense of hostile presence? No, that's for the the garden.
Yeah, It's close, but unfortunately, no cigar. I don't think.
Right. Since that is the intention of that is how it reacts to invaders, not my
Mm,
ability to detect it, to detect
yeah.
hostile presence. Cut to the heart, maybe, since I'm going to try.
Yes, I'd say that applies.
And the Bloody Mary.
Mhm. I'm not seeing any weakness tags though.
Neither am I.
No. Distracted may go into this as a minus.
Okay, put that in.
Mhm.
Here we go. Investigate.
Yep.
Well, it's an 8.
Excellent. Yep.
Okay.
Your investigation exposes you to danger because, of course, it does.
Yeah, because that's our favorite.
Mhm.
Um,
So, questions?
can I see where Laura is?
Yes. Laura is currently dressed in a very nice evening gown, lying on a bed in the in what appears to be a very richly furnished bedroom.
Can I see out a window to have a sense of where in the city it is? Or is there a sign of where in the city it is?
Yes, indeed, you can see out of a window, and you can see the clock tower in the distance. You can also see on the horizon the what's it called, Goliath Heavy Industries.
Tower. Okay. Is that the one you described a while back as having a castle on the top?
Correct.
Hmm. Let's see. Those are my 2 questions.
Yep. Um, with that information, though, you should be able to check a map and work out where this is.
Right. Yeah. Figuring out the visual markers is probably something she can do pretty easily. Um,
How does this expose you to danger?
I is there an actual Bloody Mary running around?
Possibly.
Though that would add an extra element. That
It would. Uh, I've got a couple of ideas of what could be done. Um,
okay.
it could be an attack, or random could just get sucked through the mirror.
Getting sucked through the mirror would preclude the necessity of going out to finding it. I'm guessing
Yeah,
I'm guessing Patricia would be following along for that since story issues?
Hmm. I'm going to say no.
Hmm.
I'm going to say no. Patricia doesn't get sucked through.
Okay. Interesting.
Give me just. I'm. I apologize. Give me one.
No problem. I'm just going to clear
Uh,
off Bloody Mary uses mirror since I've used the tag.
yes. Sorry about that. Um. Yes, I'm going to say Patricia doesn't get sucked through the mirror at this point. She will probably, from either Layla will get her there some way, but she'll be later.
Okay.
Um, yeah,
Let's see. Yeah, then I think getting sucked in through to Dracula's castle, wherever it might be, is the interesting thing.
yeah. So Riley gets a bit too into the role of Bloody Mary, and she can feel the pull of the mirror. And before she can stop herself, she's drawn completely into it, just like she was before, and ejected into the room. Laura.
Hmm. Okay, she will immediately roll out onto the floor and start looking for a safe place to go up into the ceiling to look around for any sort of danger before she approaches Laura. Yeah,
Okay, is that another investigate?
I think it is. Maybe a sneak around, but no, it's probably more an investigate.
Sure. Yeah, it sounds because you said you're looking around. It's not you're hiding
Right,
necessarily.
right.
Okay. It is a new scene, so reset.
I did.
Good. Would you like to quickly get something new from the monster from the garden?
Oh, that might be a thing. I was going to hold that, but back. Give me a moment. There was a couple of improvements I liked.
Mm,
The improvements are proving a lot more impactful than I originally thought they would.
yeah, they're really good.
Ain't no mountain high enough. It's basically the power you have with Veronica, but random does it.
Yeah, that's considering you're dipping into Bloody Mary, that's really awesome.
The other one I'm looking at is Nine Lives, which is making Take a Risk a dynamite from this theme as well as grappling with humanity, which might not be a bad idea because grappling with humanity is the one that's going to go next.
Mm,
I'll take the Ain't No Mountain High Enough. It gives a lot of uh, narrative use.
yes, this is cool.
Not going to have much use for it here, but maybe when we have our other player around us as well.
Hmm.
Okay. It's weird that forming sentences becomes difficult in speech when your voice isn't working right.
Oh, yes.
I, not just the physical part, the mental part of completing sentences in your head before you
Hmm.
say them gets short circuited by having a bad voice.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Anyway, so I have Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
Great. Now we've got an investigate.
Okay. I'm going to click Appear Out of Nowhere since there is nobody expecting me to be here, so I doubt there's things that is very well hidden.
Yep.
And Scent of Souls, which is
Cool.
the only really investigative thing I have right now. Unless it's empathy related, because I've got some empathy related ones now.
Yeah, not at the moment.
No, I was just speaking in general. Okay. Any weaknesses?
No, not at this time.
Okay. It's another 8.
Well, you get 2 questions.
Yep. Is there any danger that I have not noticed?
Hmm. I think I'm going to pick asking a question back.
Go for it.
Um, random smell blood everywhere in this place. The air is thick with it. It's like it's seeped into the walls.
Oh dear.
Let me see. You ask your second question while I think of what to ask you.
Does Laura look healthy?
Laura looks quite pale, and you notice she's wearing a scarf.
Uh, yep, she's going to go down to the side and try to unwrap the scarf a little carefully and look to see what's there.
Yeah, there are. So she usually heals pretty quickly, but there are fang marks on her neck that are partially healed over, but not complete. I'm going to reduce a bunch of her statuses real quick and increase her thirsty to 3.
Well, oops, wrong button. Well, I think what I was going to do is try to. I've random
Well,
seen
I
this before.
well, I have a question for you first.
Go on.
I still have to think it up, however. I'm sorry. What is Random's opinion of Laura's transformation? So,
Laura seems to be becoming a monster, but she hasn't tried to kill anybody yet. So, I mean, she hasn't tried to kill anybody that wasn't a bad guy. In fact, she tried to stop us
right.
from killing the bad guy.
In that case, could I ask a further probing question? Would you mind?
Yeah, because you've asked me a variation of that one before.
Hmm. Indeed. How far would Random be willing to go to stop Laura from killing?
Hmm. She would try to. She would fight, try to use violence. But she would try not to kill.
Okay.
Killing would be last resort.
Hmm. So, what what was next?
Okay, so she's kind of sleeping. She's sort of a vampire, and she looks like she's been drained. So, Random's going to try to cut into. Well, she's already Bloody Mary. She's just going to kind of feed some of the blood that's dripping off of her into Laura. It works in Hammer
Hmm.
movies.
It does indeed. Could you roll a change the game for me?
Yep. Unfortunately, Bloody Mary only lasted for one roll.
Yep. You should get a tag for that at some point.
Yeah, I know. That's actually a pretty good one to have. Might add
Hmm.
it in. The ones that get the ones that I'm taking as semi-permanent ones are that's getting them that's those are ones she's taking deeper into her personality.
Yeah.
um let's see. Actually, would Inured to the Horrible be a good one here?
Yes.
In Explore My Free Will? Not sure this
Uh,
is because it's kind of
yeah,
falling
I
on my sword.
it kind of is. Try to make friends, yes.
Okay, try to make friends. More
Um,
human is definitely not the case because I'm not really hesitating. Um,
no, but a sense of definition.
yeah. Okay.
I'm going to tag falling on your sword.
Woohoo! More advance.
Indeed.
There's nothing back there yet. This is pretty fresh. That's a pretty fresh theme.
Sorry, I forget that you see it when I turn it over.
I wish the character sheets didn't work like that. It would be
Yeah.
so much more useful for GMs if it wasn't that way.
Oh, yes, that would be nice. Alas, that's all I can see, though.
Okay, I don't see anything particularly either.
Let's
So,
do it.
change the game. So, I'm definitely going to probably drop her thirsty down to 1.
Cool. There we go. She, after gulping down the blood, she comes to, like, her eyes snap open. She lurches up into a sitting position, gasps, blinks a few times, looks up at Ram, looks down at the dress she's wearing. Random? What? What happened? Why am I wearing this?
Ah, you were fighting the other vampire, and then the vampire came to take you, and we went to find the Dark Mother, I mean the Sacred Dark, and she let us use her mirror to find you, and I got pulled through. And the maid did not want candy.
I made.
She nods.
I okay. All right. I'm sure there's a story. Where are we? I gotta get out of here.
Uh, I think we're in the vampire's house.
Then we really have to get out of here.
Mm-hmm. She bit you again.
Her hand moves up to her neck. She looks in the mirror and sees that she's not. Her reflection's still there.
Is it kind of transparent?
Oh, I was considering that, but no.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So,
Excuse me. Okay. So,
she said, well, I guess I'm not dead yet.
mm-hmm. No, I would know. Uh,
At which point, um, I'm going to say you hear somebody turning the knob on.
okay. Random is going to try to dart up into a corner somewhere to hide to hide out of sight.
Alright, sneak around, take a help from Laura.
Blend into all the rest of the blood scent that's in the area.
Hmm.
Let's see. So a help from Laura.
Yep.
Xenomorph moves fast.
Yes.
I'm not sure anything else fits. Maybe scent of souls, so I could find a patch of a deep scent to cover myself in. But I don't see anything else really.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you Scent of Souls.
Didn't expect it.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna hit any weakness tags or state.
Okay, cool. Well,
All right. As Riley hides, the door opens and Laura holds her breath as Veronica steps into the room. Ah, you're finally awake. I had hoped you wouldn't find the little mark I left you so soon. Laura covers that part of her neck and says, well, what did you expect? Veronica shrugs. You're probably wondering why you're still alive. Of course, I've considered completing your transformation, but I still have promises to fulfill. Though I did encourage you to change into your newer type. I hope you like it. It certainly looks fetching on you. I'm going to do this as a face danger, social face danger.
okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
And I'll have Random provide a help because she's there for support and probably in a place that Laura can see.
Hmm. Alright, I'm going to start with some weakness tags. Blood Bond, Splintered Personality, not sure about Soiled Soul, what do you think?
This is a lot of weaknesses.
Yeah. Alright, let's leave Soiled Soul for now. But I think there's a few
There's a few different ones, but if another move spawns off this, you can tag those weaknesses at that point.
true. Alright, I'm going to say Righteous Anger works against this.
Okay.
Not what makes people stop because that's more aggressive. This is a defense. Flawless Grace.
I guess. Yeah, that seems to work. It is your broad tag.
Yeah, it is my broad tag, and this will make this roll.
Oh, because you have
Therapist. Sorry,
unbreakable. Because you have unbreakable now.
I do. Therapist training. Or maybe, no, not living lie detector, because, yes, not actually lying yet.
Mm-hmm.
So currently I'm looking at a power of 2. Do you think Thirsty comes in at this as a minor?
I don't think it would directly.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah. All right. I'm going to leave it there. So face danger.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay. There's a couple of strong options there.
There is. Oh, do I? I'm going to reflect it back at her. Um, Laura smiles and shrugs in a manner eerily reminiscent of Victoria just a moment ago,
Right. Cool.
and says, "Well, I guess you can't resist. You can't resist a take." So Veronica's going to be taking a status of 2. Oh, wait. Tier equals tier of the original status. Yeah, let status 2 of distracted or smith.
Um, let's see. Distracted or smitten? Amused?
Okay, amused. I'm going to use strained friendship at this point.
Okay.
Victoria sniffs the air, and her eyes narrow. You've got someone else's blood on you. Where did that come from? She sounds kind of jealous. I'm going to do a sneak around for Laura to
Okay. Actually,
deflect.
okay. Um, Riley is trying to get into position to where she can act if things go bad.
Okay,
But I keep using help, so I have no help to give.
that's all right. This is going to be rather a big um, rather a big role, I think. What makes people stop? Beguiling looks and enchanting voice. I just used flawless grace, but that's okay. I don't think best intentions comes in here.
No, you have kind of a bloody monster kind of creeping around on the ceiling and walls very quietly,
Yeah.
curling out a kind of a spike tail.
Hmm. Veronica has tainted love, so
Yes,
I'm going to use that. Did you use Layla Eldred before? Didn't
I did. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It wouldn't be useful here, but I just noticed I hadn't burned.
It looks like Fellow Victims is also burned, unless I've forgotten to unburn it.
I think didn't we unburn that last at the end of last week?
I think
Or was that the garden path?
we unburned the garden path.
Right. So I'll burn fellow victim.
Okay.
I think weakness tag I'm going to go with dysphoria dysmorphia
Okay.
because Laura is attempting to do something quite feminine which is they are not used to yet.
Right.
Uh sneak around.
Oof. We are dynamite on the sneakiness right now.
We are. I mean, yeah, I also. Oh, sneak around with power tags from this theme is dynamite. Would that have been dynamite?
It would have been, but if you had gotten one roll higher, it needs to be a 12.
Okay. Well, that's good. Um, I can, because of Stalker, I can get a clue on this hit.
That's that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to add another clue to Dreams of the Past. It's not precisely right, but I've got it.
It fits.
Hmm. Laura shrugs. Well, no, sorry. Laura steps towards Veronica curiously and says, I have no idea. Maybe it's the blood of that other vampire I was fighting before. It's possible that you didn't notice because, well, there was a bit of it around. Veronica looks slightly dubious at that, but accepts.
But accepts it. Okay.
Yeah. Veronica says, You. For someone who I kidnapped, you are quite cordial. Well, what choice do I really have, Laura? And it's not like I can just run away from you. You would catch me and yes, I still don't rate my chances in a fight between us, particularly not alone. which point I'm wondering if she should try to punch her.
Hmm. If she makes a move, then so is random.
Yeah. Okay, let's make this a hit. You hit with all you've got.
Okay, I'll from random doing the thing. Okay, I should have done a change the game while I was up there listening to that. Dang it!
Hmm.
I keep not wanting to
Um,
interrupt you.
I understand. Do you want to do a change the game and then Laura will do the attack?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's see. She's the change the game in this case is getting in a position to provide help with the situation, and probably mumbling under her breath as quietly as possible some a mantra. In this case, Xenomorph moves fast, and Bloody Mary uses mirrors. Okay, so Xenomorph moves fast, mantras of speed and travel, appear out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I know stabbing her through the heart with my tail does something. No, cut the heart does not. That's not. That's too much of a stretch for cut the heart. I'm laughing at myself for
Yeah.
even
It's
thinking of it.
not it's not your broad tag. If it
Yeah,
was your broad tag,
right. And I think I'll hold off on that. That's 3 tags. In case I need something else.
okay. I'm going to hit your distracted status because the smell of the fire extinguisher foam is still on you.
Right, right.
But that's it. I don't see anything else.
Okay, so change the game. Well,
Hmm.
so I'm going to create um, two power tags for Laura to use on her hit with all you've got. And that is friendly murder monster,
He.
and I'm not alone.
Cool.
They'll both go on this roll, but there you go. You got 2 extra tags.
All right. I'm going to go with private dojo.
Cool. I think righteous anger is something you can definitely go for.
Yeah, this is. I got kidnapped and. Flawless grace, feral physicality,
Yep.
dubious ethics.
Oh yeah, all over the place.
Yeah. Uh, this was after school, so it's not daylight.
Nope, it's not.
Blood bond, however, because
Yeah.
yeah. Um.
And maybe splintered personality?
Um. Yeah, let's do that. That takes me to an improvement and 1, so I'm just going to tick the box on the back.
So you can remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
The only other thing I can think of is this might be a thing that thirsty affects.
Veronica. Okay, now this is not dynamite because that's not what Go for the Jugular does, but it did enable us to do a hit with all you've got. All right, hit with all you've got.
Well, technically, we would have had to use some of the tags from Hypnotic Beauty to enable Go for the Jugular, but I think the tags from Hypnotic Beauty set us up to do that, so same difference.
Actually, no. You don't have to use tags. That's not how that one works.
Oh my goodness, that's powerful. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I took it. I'm just gonna. Yep. You always have a clear. If your powers can reasonably affect your target,
Whew.
that's the qualifier.
Yeah, that's a powerful one.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't too good a roll though, but that is still a tier 4 hit.
Yeah.
I'm going to get her good as well.
Part of the randoms participation in this. There's a word I wanted to use, but it's gone. Is that well? She's going to be attacking with the tail as she is wont to do in xenomorph mode, but she's also going to shatter all the mirror shards are going to shatter and cut across the room into Veronica.
Awesome. So,
But that's fluff into your kit with all you've got. So
yeah. So, I'm going to say random whips around with her tail, shatters the mirror, sort of explodes outwards, and then sweeps Veronica off her feet. At the same time, Laura rockets forward, grabs Veronica by the face, and just puts her through several walls. Then leaves her in another room as the ceiling collapses in on her.
Random's going to drop down from the ceiling, look over it, and nod and probably point out the window and say, "Let's go."
Yeah, let's get out of here. It's nearly on an hour, I think.
Yeah, just about exactly because we started about 8:43.
Awesome. All right, let's break this one off here and come back in a minute.
Sure. Cool.
See you soon, everyone.
Later.